Welcome to the Awareness Series, where we take a step back, slow things down, and really look at what's going on. Not just around, but within us. This isn't about judging people or picking sides. It's about understanding behavior and asking why we think, feel, and act the way we do. Because sometimes what we feel isn't random, it's awareness. We're diving into something deeper, the roles we play, the mask we wear, and when we wear them for too long. Because at some point, the line starts to blur, and you have to ask yourself, are you wearing the mask, or has it become you? The greatest actors are us. Part 1. You think the greatest actors are on TV, but they're not. Pause for a second. Who's the greatest actor that comes to mind? Drop in the comments. Maybe you said Chuck Norris, maybe Kevin Hart, maybe someone else. But what if I told you the greatest actor is you? They're not on TV, they're not on stage, they're us. Every single day, we wake up, put on a face, and play a role the world expects from us. We put on a persona every day just to move through life. On the outside, everything seems okay. But not inside. We feel the opposite. We smile when we're tired. We laugh when things don't feel funny. We say I'm good even when everything feels off inside. Not because we're fake, but because we're trying to protect others. And sometimes protect ourselves. The more we do it, the more that version of us starts to feel real. The mask. Everyone wears a mask. Not the kind you see, but the one that hides stress, pain, confusion. You could be surrounded by people and still feel like no one really knows what you're going through. And the crazy part, most people around you are doing the same exact thing. You wouldn't even notice it because we're all doing the same thing, and we've gotten so good at it that it looks normal. Everyone wears the mask. Pause for a second. Everyone wears the mask. Why? Why do we do this to ourselves? Why we do it? We act like everything is okay so we don't become a burden. We don't want people worrying about us. We don't want to look weak, so we keep it in. Handle it ourselves. And keep moving forward like nothing's wrong. But then it makes you wonder, why can't we be normal? But what is normal? Because to me, normal is being yourself. And if that's true, why does the mask only come off around the people we trust? Why can't we live like that every day? Trust and taking the mask off. But here's the truth. The real strength is knowing when to take the mask off. Not for everyone, but for the people you trust. Those few people where you can finally say, yeah, I'm not okay right now. Give it a thought and reflect and pause if needed. Balance. If you remember from last episode, we talked about frustration and how it shows up. No rules being followed, no accountability, no structure. That builds something inside of us. That's frustration. We hold it in, carve it up, and keep moving like everything's okay. That's why we wear the mask. Because life isn't about pretending forever. It's about balance. Being strong enough to handle things on your own, but also being real enough to open up when it actually matters. The truth is, we all wear the mask. Not because we're fake, not because we learn to survive. Don't forget, that's not who you are. The moment you find balance is the moment the mask, you don't have to wear it all the time. The mask protects. It's not meant to become you. We're all actors in a way. Not the kind you see on TV, not on stage. The greatest actors are us. And deep down, we all know it whether we like it or not. But the goal isn't to stay in character forever. The goal is to know who you really are when the mask comes off. So next time someone says how you're doing, maybe don't always say I'm good. Because being real, it's better to be real in a world of fakes, to be different, instead of becoming someone else. Because that's what it means to be real, by staying true to yourself. That's something the world needs more of. If you feel that frustration, don't ignore it. It might be showing you something, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. This is the awareness series. Stay tuned in for more. Stay tuned in for part 2. And subscribe, like, and follow for more.